Hello everyone, and welcome to Perilous Pursuits, a live D&D podcast where a bunch of us nerdy-ass friends sit around and play D&D. The new formed group of adventurers known as Fortune's Favour works to protect their windfall from all who might be aware, as they make their way south to Waterdeep from the Neverwinter Wood. And now, let's jump into tonight's episode of Perilous Pursuits. Are we going to roll for a recap?
Okay.
Do we have a Becker here now?
I'm here.
There he is. Pops in at the last second.
If we're going to roll, I'll roll right now.
What? Oh, this stupid. My mouse double clicks all the time here.
That's a 2.
I need a new mouse. Here we go.
Check.
There we go.
Yep. We can hear you.
Check.
Yes, 12. Yes, 12. Yes.
I got a 19.
Hey, Becker.
Same here.
Hey, Becker.
Hello.
9 for earlier.
I didn't listen to the whole thing, son of a bitch. I always have to do the recap.
Why don't you use your luck point on that next time?
I don't have a luck point.
Oh, yeah.
You got your, what was it, a coin or something that makes you roll a
Oh,
die?
yeah.
Fidget spinner.
No, the coin just makes me roll a nat 20. That's a inflict wounds device. All right, I guess the recap.
You might as well just take the job full time.
Yeah, why not?
Just 2 in a row?
Well, you're a
Nobody rolls like I roll. Previously on Fortune's Favour. Me and the boys, we found some cards and we won some money and a keep. So we basically spent the whole fucking day talking about how we were going to get the money to the keep. And we got some horses and we got some carts and we got some baskets and we got some crates and we got some feed. And then we headed out on the Triboar Trail, heading to the high road, and away we go to the edges of Waterdeep. The end.
Ninja.
Oh,
There's
yes.
a ninja.
There was also a ninja that was climbing through the trees watching us. And there was this lovely centaur fellow that we really liked, who now gives us the creeps because he apparently is watching us. Maybe he wants our money. And then we seen one other guy watching us too on the hilltop. And all we know about him is that he doesn't have a trunk.
Doesn't have a what?
Doesn't have a trunk on his head.
Oh, trunk.
Yes. And so
I love
we're
how
all
that's the detail you remembered. There's not a trunk on his head.
we asked specifically, does the guy have a trunk on the silhouette? Because we
That's all
see
we
the
asked.
Did?
Yeah, he's holding his arm.
We
up
all
to
thought
his
it might have been Andros. And so now we go suspiciously on the Triboar Trail, heading westward to the high road.
Singing songs of merriment because nothing can go wrong.
We're all super fucking paranoid now.
We'll end up killing each other.
Yeah, I think so.
Jason won't have to do a thing.
Just remember, you can't kill me because everyone knows that I'm the Lord of the Keep. So,
Soon to be Baron.
but if we killed shit, I don't even remember Gord's guy's name. If we kill him, we can just take his money.
Nyrex.
I was
Thought he
say
was your
smoke.
best friend, and you
Yeah,
don't
my
even remember
bestie
his,
from way back since we were kids.
Kill him.
but you can't remember his name.
This is
No.
my best friend from childhood, Nyrax. We're going to kill him now.
Yeah, we should kill him and take his money.
Yeah.
All I'm
So-
saying is, if we
Sounds like
did
a
it,
cleric.
we could get away with it. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying we should kill him, but if we did kill him, we could just take all of his money.
Are you
Nobody
wearing
would
white
know.
robes or black robes?
They just turned a little gray.
I was going to say there are red robes after that.
We were just about to have a long rest as you guys are camped just off the Triboar Trail. Who is taking first watch?
I can.
I will.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And Sniv will just join us too.
Okay.
This is like a kobold fest.
It's
I feel
okay.
like-
He can stay over there if you want to just talk. He is kind of like a slave. Don't let anybody else. Don't tell that to anybody. But yeah, he kind of is.
Really?
He
I guess
practically
that's-
does anything I say. So yeah.
Is it like a weird kobold blood bond thing that I don't know about?
Maybe we're related. Maybe that's how the card worked.
Where did he like come from? Is it like the gold where you stole it from Bay Knights, or
He came from the card.
so he didn't exist before the card?
He said he didn't remember anything before the card.
Oh.
So
Maybe he was like the leader of his people, and they wiped his memory with the card or something.
well, sucks to be his people then.
Kind of like Dragon's Dogma.
Good game. But yeah. So what are you gonna do when you're Baron?
It doesn't seem like something that suits me that well. I think it'll just be about helping other people as much as possible.
Good old Nyrax here. I'll tell you what's going to happen. He's going to start up the Church of Olia, and we're going to have people coming, donating money to the church. It's going to be fantastic.
The fucking
Eric's is
Nyrax, he's been talking in his sleep since he was 5 years old. No wonder I want to kill him.
Orlier isn't a god, cats are. If you remember that from a while ago.
Or maybe Orlear's a cat.
Need to check. We'll try to get him to some water tomorrow.
Hey, Mary Duck, let's go to some water tomorrow.
What?
I'll carry you across the river.
Just to,
Nyrex, you're asleep.
yeah.
Damn it.
He's like sleep talking, but we're having an actual conversation here. It's weird. I'm gonna write.
Anyway, Bard, I think to answer your question, I mainly would like to help the people, and so I would set it up as some kind of a temple of Tamara. But each of us will have our own space there, I think, if I'm given my way.
Okay.
I don't know, we don't really have anything else we need to do other than protect this gold at the moment, right?
Don't you? Didn't I tell you guys about the big giant colossus, brass colossus that's walking through the ocean?
I feel like I would remember such a thing.
I'm pretty sure I did tell you, but basically, we're fucked if we don't stay moving. If we stay in one spot for a while.
So, it's coming for you.
And Dagger.
I'm not sure what the wedding ring little comment was from Gord there.
Well, it's off now. It's off now.
All right, well, that's good to know. Like, I didn't want to settle down anyway, right? I didn't pick to have this castle. We got to get it set up. We got to help the people. We got to get the people in the proper place to do all the real work. And then we just ride off in the sunset.
We should also find a way to profit from it so we can continuously get more.
That's what the million gold does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably, I have a feeling we're going to have to spend a lot of that money fixing up the keep, though.
Nah, I'm pretty sure it's in, like, tip-top shape.
Okay.
I don't see why it wouldn't be. Seems like there's going to be a cakewalk.
I feel like these cards don't just give you an empire.
Yeah, you
Feel
keep kind of saying that the cards aren't amazing, but really the cards are just amazing. So I see no
Okay,
downside.
why don't you draw another one then?
I would, but they took them away and they won't let me. Anyway, I got to get back to my watch here. Like, got to really practice.
have you guys make your perception checks for the watch.
Sniff should do that too. Perception
27.
and perception. There, and this is so slow. I wish this wasn't a slideshow.
Did you turn off all the particle stuff?
Yep.
Oh.
It rolled a 9 plus.
You can do it on your phone, you know. There's an app.
Yeah, but then I have to set it all up on there too, which it's not my account, it's Dad's. But Sniv got a 19. Oh, a nat 20 minus 1.
You could also use your tablet too, Will. Or my
I'd still
tablet
have
if you
to-
want.
You notice that there are hoof prints that kind of, they're just hoof prints in the snow, but they look like they have a large gate.
A large gate.
Is there any ability to tell the difference between? I think this might be a question we could ask Nyrax, but the difference between centaur hooves and horse hooves? I don't know that I would know that.
Varn,
I don't think Mary or Varn knows that, but they might be able to use that information with their party members later.
Yeah, I'm gonna take note of that, and then at the end of our watch, I'm gonna wake Nyrax up and ask him to look into that
Okay.
when it's his watch.
I'd like to jump over to Dagger. He just took his headset off.
Perfect
Dagger.
timing.
I think it just slipped off. There's no hair holding it on.
Yeah,
Dagger.
So Dagger is sleeping right now. Before we go into the second watch, Dagger, as you're sleeping, you're having a dream that a large brass golem is chasing you, and even with your super speed, you're running and running, and it feels like you're on a treadmill, and the golem is gaining on you, and you just can't get away from it. And your heart is pumping, and your heart is pumping, and then you wake up.
Okay.
Okay? So I'm not saying you have to do the second watch, but all of a sudden you wake up, and maybe you make a noise, and Mary notices that you just awoke from a restless night.
Oh, fuck. Sorry, Dagger. Did I step on your tail?
No.
Oh,
Just
you
a
okay,
bad
buddy?
just a bad dream.
Oh. Is there anything you want to talk to us about or what? Well, I'm going to go to bed now, but I'm going to wake Nyrax up, maybe talk to him about that. Is there any imminent danger I need to know about? Oh, of course not.
No, nothing to worry about.
All right, I go wake Nyrax up. And I show Nyrax the horse prints that I see. And I'll show Dagger as well.
Number one.
Dagger's gonna go over to Varn. Say, I dreamt about it. It was chasing us. Or was
Well-
chasing me.
Hopefully that was just a dream and not it having any influence.
Where's that box?
I bring out the box and the ring.
Dagger puts the ring on.
Dagger?
Oh. Okay, you put the ring on.
Yeah. Fuck.
It fits on your finger.
Try taking it off.
I tried taking it off.
Comes off your finger.
Maybe you have to.
I'm gonna keep it on my finger. I'll put it on.
Try
What's
to take
the-
it off tomorrow.
What's the deal with that? What's the ring got to do with all this?
It's connected to it.
Why,
It's none of your concern.
Well, he just told me my whole cast is going to get destroyed by a giant brass thing.
Didn't I
Who-
just
who said
dispel
that?
that ring?
I did.
Barn, didn't I just
Yeah,
take
we
that off
need-
your finger?
Well, you didn't cut off my finger. We just
No, I took it off though. I dispelled it.
yeah. But it wouldn't like keep the magic off forever. It would, if it's like a magic item, it would return after a time. So
What if we just leave the ring like stashed in the
It-
woods somewhere?
it was following us before we had the ring,
Oh, so how do you know the ring has to do with the robot?
because we felt I forgot what happened.
We found the puzzle box. And when we took the puzzle box out of the temple, the giant brass golem started chasing us. And then when we finally broke the puzzle for the puzzle box, we found the ring inside.
What temple were you in?
A temple in my home country, my homeland.
It wasn't to a specific god or something?
I don't even know if it was to a god. It was more like a workshop.
It's so ancient, my people don't even know what it's from.
Yeah. Sounds like Indiana Jones in the background.
Someone's making a fruit smoothie.
Okay. So then you share the knowledge about the hoof prints,
Yes. I'm
and
curious, Nyrax, if you could determine anything from this.
Taking a look. Do I recognize the hoof prints?
make a survival check. I give you advantage because Mary has pointed it out.
Good old Nyrox here. I believe I do know what this is. I rolled a 21.
Okay, you can tell that they're centaur hoof prints. There's something different about the gait, about how they walk, how they run is just a little different, and you're able to distinguish that it's not just a regular horse. It looks like a centaur.
It might be that Xanth asshole.
Are you a southern gentleman now?
Well, my.
Oh, bother.
Are you related to I can't remember Dad's character anymore.
Dagger?
Are you related to Torville?
So, there you
Everyone's
go.
related to Torville.
All right, well, I'm going to bed. You guys think about that.
Yep, Varn and Sniv and Mary go to bed, and Dagger and Nyrex are on the watch.
Do you like pie?
God.
I do like pie. It's pretty good. Dagger, what's that ring doing on your finger? I thought that was on Bonds.
What do you mean?
Well, Vaughn was ready to cut his finger off there one day, and I just dispelled it, and he could take it off. So now I see it on your finger.
Well, it comes off easy, and I pull it off and I put it back on.
Ah, guess my magic is far too powerful to.
Yes, maybe you canceled out whatever it does.
I'm pretty sure that golem's dead. I think my magic must have killed it.
So I don't have to worry. I don't have to have bad dreams anymore.
Well, there is a solution, and I point to Olir. If you pray to him, he'll take care of you. You could be number 3, Dagger.
What number are you?
I'm number 1, of course.
Who's number 2?
That'd be Vaughn.
Wasn't it
Sniv might be battling
Sniv?
you for number 3. Just think of the church we could build in when Mary Doc donates his keep to the church of Olir.
Heretic? Heretic.
Anyways,
Mary's
heard you had
talking
a
in
bad-
his sleep.
I heard you had a bad dream about this golem.
Yeah.
Do you think it's still after you?
Dreams are dreams. Doesn't mean anything.
Fair enough. So what should we do with all this money?
I think we should get to the castle first. And then we could take it to a bank. I've heard humans have these things called banks that you can stick money in.
Sounds like a great place to rob.
Never crossed my mind till now.
We're gonna do a heist episode.
Well, I guess that temple or workshop you in is pretty much a bank for that little ring there. So, do you think we should? You think the Xanth guy is walking around out there, watching us?
Yeah, he was very suspicious last time we encountered him. I think he's up to something.
I think it's worthwhile for me to do my little wolfy wolf and go look around, sniff around.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll wait here.
I'll,
Howl twice if you need help.
sounds good. I'll do a wild shape into a dire wolf.
Okay. This is your direwolf form for the next day.
Is it?
Well, you're mid-watch right now, so it's kind of...
But I'm still sleeping after this.
It's true. Okay, well, you
If they come
decide...
back on a short rest.
Call.
Yeah, they come back on a short rest.
Okay, so this is
yeah.
is fine. You can use it.
So I'm gonna start running a perimeter and go further and further out on my watch.
Okay. Are you
Sniffing
you
for
want to smell
the
check?
smell?
You want to do smell check for old time's sake?
Yeah, just like the old Andros. Some 18.
Okay. Okay,
Don't you have advantage?
for smell?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't say I do.
Okay, then.
Okay.
You see there are some other footprints out here. You notice that there's, further out, where you saw the centaur tracks before, but further out as you do your perimeter further and further, you see
Sorry,
that there's some other prints.
I do get advantage.
Well, I'm giving you the information.
Okay.
If-
I wasn't sure if
well,
it made a difference.
You can roll for higher if you want.
Yeah, I'll just do a quick roll here. Nope. It was an 18.
Okay, so you see that there are other prints. They look sort of humanoid, like a boot print.
I'm gonna gather these smells into my smell memory.
Your smellatoire.
Yeah. My smell memory bank.
Okay.
And like I said, for my watch, I'm gonna do kind of expanding circles around our camp.
Okay.
That's
While you're
gonna be
out
my
on
watch.
your, actually, both of you can give me a perception check. And Nyrex, yours is, sort of while you're out and about on your wolf watch.
Will this be another smell or a vision?
No, this is vision.
17.
11.
Okay.
What a way to start the game.
Okay. You don't notice anything else unusual.
And I'll start working my way back to camp, get my tighter circles as I get to finish up my watch.
Which direction did these hoof prints look like they were moving?
The hoof prints look like they've been going west.
Hmm.
You were traveling.
You guys are traveling west. These hoof prints look like they were headed west.
Did they look like they were old or new?
Fairly fresh.
Fairly fresh.
And who do you wake for your third watch? Who's last? Orlear, Keith Noss,
I'll wake
and
up
Seth.
Keith Noss.
I'll wake up Orlear.
Okay.
It's my turn for the watch dagger.
Yeah. For your information, we found some centaur tracks headed west.
Oh, in front of us.
And some booted tracks as well from the humanoid. Were they going in a direction? Yeah.
No. You notice them sort of near the forest's edge. The trail kind of goes between the hills and the forest, and they're kind of north along the forest edge.
All right, well, sleep well. We'll wake you when it's done.
Would be in my prayers over there. As I pray to you.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna work on that one.
Orlear and Keith Noss and Seth are up for the watch, and as the shift of the guard is happening, you notice that there's like a fog rolling in. Seems to be coming down off the mountains and kind of swooping into the valley.
Like a natural fog, or
Yep. Yeah, natural fog. It's getting a little colder out, and you can make a nature check.
7.
Looks like it might get colder. Maybe you got some weather coming in.
All right.
I want to try to start a fire, or do we have a fire going already?
I don't know. You guys had a fire?
Probably. Probably.
Well, you got third watch can start one if the other watch.
If
I
the other ones
didn't
didn't,
start
we'll
one.
start one.
Okay. So it's getting colder. It makes sense. The third watch might have a fire where the other ones didn't.
Were there trees here? No.
You are just off the trail. It's all just fields, but there is the forest is just north. Let's see, the map shows maybe a couple of kilometers north of you is the edge of the forest.
Egger's gonna sleep on one of the carts on the gold itself.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys got a little fire going.
That's a little better. So, Keith Noss.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think's going to happen when we get down to just north of Waterdeep?
I'm not too sure. There's the card was a little bit vague of this keep. I'm a little worried about it.
Yeah, as am I. It's just a little odd that a castle would pop out of nothing. But I mean, the gold did as well. But
That's true.
I appreciate you just piping in with Seth.
Oh yeah.
Good that he takes a watch.
Oh yeah.
I know he's not your favorite. I mean, it was kind of sprung
Oh.
on me as well. No offense to you, Seth.
Guys, I'm right here, okay?
I'm aware you're right.
Oh yeah.
I
I'm
wanted to
just.
say thanks.
Oh, no problem. If I'm a little too harsh on the kid, let me know. I have some previous things that just makes me not want to like kids.
It's okay. We all need to work through our issues.
You can see Seth is like poking a stick in the fire and then taking a stick out and like waving it around. And
Careful where you wave that around and make sure you don't hit anybody.
One of the wagons is on fire now.
Roll for dagger.
So Seth is a warlock, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he's apparently learning from me. So,
Interesting.
yeah.
Okay.
Seth, you said you came from the clouds and your mother's name was Selena, right?
Sheena.
Sheena. Sorry. Correct.
Yes.
Or your princess.
Is that the person that I talked to up there?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
That's accurate. Do you know... Are you related to me?
I don't know. Are you related to me?
I don't know. You showed up out of the blue. I got
Literally.
told that I was to instruct you in the correct ways. Warlock.
Yeah.
So
You told me I could learn lots of stuff from
that
stupid
is
people.
that is really true. You can learn a lot from stupid people. That's true. You can also learn a lot from failure as well, but it's important that you keep going.
Mm.
Not all lessons.
Learn a hell of a lot from this group then.
Yeah, he'll learn lots from us. That's for sure. What do you remember of your time up there before coming down here, Seth?
Well, I learned how to turn into a rock.
You should practice that more often.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at it.
Show me.
He'll cast his minor illusion and he mimics stone and he kind of crouches down and hides in the stone. Can you see me?
No, but when you make an illusion of a stone and it's snowing out, you should always add more effects to the top, like to include it in the environment so it doesn't stand out.
Oh, like put some snow on top?
Yeah, that would work well.
Oh, so how about like this? And he adjusts, casts it again, and makes it so it has the little lump of snow on top, and it kind of looks more like a snowman, where the rock is the bottom, and then another boulder of snow on top of it.
It's better. It's better. But just look at the rest of the ground and how kind of like even and flat it is. And how yours is kind of like lumped a little bit in the middle. It's good, but you just got to maybe spread it out and maybe keep it a little more even.
Can you show me?
And I'll cast.
Can you do a one with snow?
I'll cast minor illusion, and it'll be a rock that's kind of like natural and worn, like the sun's been on it, with a thin layer of snow on top.
Oh wow, that's awesome!
So it's just It's about the details, because if you're trying to hide, a rock out in the open in a field of snow would stand out.
Gosh. I am learning lots from you earlier.
What else can you do, Seth? Because I can
Let me just
cast
call up my character sheet.
Eldritch Blast out, and like I can do that as well.
You're asking a lot from my PC.
But Seth, keep that rock illusion in mind for when we're in battle. Right? We don't want you to get hurt.
Right, for
It'd be a good
defense
way to-
only.
Yeah.
Well, let's see now. Mary taught me how to use this stick. It's pretty awesome.
You know some guitar songs?
Yeah.
Oh, you taught him guitar as well? That's right.
I know Stairway to Heaven.
Good song to learn.
Next song is Wonderwall.
I can do this, and he will hold up his finger, and it kind of glows like ET.
Cast the light cantrip, kind of.
Yep.
Oh, I can do that one as well, and I'll like do the same thing.
Wow, we're like super good buddies.
But then I'll pick up a rock, and then I said, once you do that, you can do this, and I'll tap light on the rock, and the rock will just like explode into daylight. You can do this now.
Whoa.
And I'll cancel
me
the
try.
spell, and I'll toss it over to him to learn as well.
Okay, and he's learning how to cast his light into objects. The other thing I can do is, I can run away really fast. Want to see me run?
Yeah, sure, you can run. Just come back after you're done.
Okay, and he casts Expeditious Retreat and like runs around in circles really fast, like an over
Like a dagger?
hyperactive, like it.
Like the Roadrunner.
I was gonna say like a hyperactive toddler, but it's kind of more like a hyperactive John Tortorella.
All right. Wow. You can run quickly. My goodness.
Super fast.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting. Are you enjoying your time down here?
I don't know. It's kind of cold.
It is. Do you need a fur? I do have one more.
How about I get some armor? You guys got all this armor. I need some armor too.
You'd have
Can I
to.
get
We'd
some
probably
armor?
have to talk to Varn. Maybe he
Yeah.
has armor your size.
Yeah.
If not, maybe the next town. Remind me.
Yes.
Because I don't wear any armor. I just wear plain clothes.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be cool if I had armor? I think that would be awesome.
Armor can be good, but it can also hamper how you move as well. You can wear big, heavy armor and you'll move slower. You could wear lighter armor and be a little bit more protected, but it'll take some getting used to.
Okay, I don't think we've made perception checks for the third watch. Why don't we do that?
Ooh, a dirty 20.
13 for Orlear.
Okay, Seth got a natural 20.
Dang.
And I'm going to say that both Seth and Keith Noss, they can hear and kind of feel almost emotion in the fog that feels like the beating of wings overhead. And it seems to fly right over top of your camp, but it continues the sound, the beating. It continues further west.
And it passed us. We can hear it go get quieter.
Yep. It kind of goes from east to west, following the trail, following this valley between the forest and the mountains to the south of you. It's not so loud that Orlear hears it, but it's subtle enough and high enough above you that only Seth and Keithnos hear it, and Seth will say, "Keithnos, did you hear that?"
I did. It was some kind of winged thing.
Yeah, it was like woof, woof. It sounded like a big dog. Woof.
Yeah,
woof.
it didn't. It went right past us, so either it didn't see us or it doesn't want to be involved with us.
Is that like a flying dog?
Well, it would be the wings. Could be a giant bird or something.
Yeah, that's pretty scary.
Oh.
You'll keep me safe though, right?
I'll try my best.
Okay.
Roll an insight check. 18.
Make your roll.
He did say he wanted to kill him like last time.
But nobody
I don't know if
incited him on that.
If you're lying, then you have to make a deception check. If you're telling the truth, then I don't know.
Persuasion.
Yeah. You
Don't
make
tell
your
us
roll. Don't tell us what you rolled, but make your roll. And then, no one incited him when he said he wanted to kill him. You could have been lying about that.
Oh, I believed him.
You can tell that he's telling the truth.
Which either means he rolled really good on his deception or really bad on his persuasion.
All right. I'll leave it at that.
Okay, and the night comes to an end. The sun starts to come up, and there's still quite a thick fog in the valley. It looks like the clouds have come in overhead, and it's just lightly starting to snow.
I'll tell Seth to go have some fun and wake the rest of them up.
And Seth will look over at Keith Noss and like eye the drum and be like, can I
I give him a nod. Yeah.
So he'll pick up the drum and just be like, gang, 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 gang.
Ah!
Oi.
Good morning, everyone.
It's in the middle of a good dream.
Yeah, Vaughn, we can tell you're having a good dream there.
Yeah,
You want to put a loincloth over that?
Rich in a tent.
I thought I had my my sleeping bag over that, but surprisingly not. Is there anywhere where I can just go behind, just so that nobody can see?
There's the carts, and there's no trees. You're out in the middle of a field.
Don't mess up my money there, Vaughn.
I just shuffle over with my sleeping bag and everything, just hopping over to behind the carts and just get that worked out. I didn't mean to.
What?
I didn't mean to be.
Oh, boy.
I didn't mean that for that to come out like that, but yeah.
Is
Why
that
not?
what you meant by it?
You know what it is
It
now.
usually happens after you work it out.
What'd you find out,
Hey.
Nyrex?
What are you doing back there, Kriv? Are you, or not Kriv,
Barn.
Vern?
Barn? Are you lubing the axles?
Just remembering, Ziff.
Checking the oil.
Mary Doc, what were you asking me? What I find
Did
out?
what'd you figure out about the hoof prints?
Oh, it was a centaur,
Oh, shit.
and found a human boot marks out by the forest there. So the centaur is heading west. Looks like he's ahead of us. So we should really watch out for any kind of ambushes or traps. Watch out for trees across the road.
Yeah, I'm flying dogs.
What?
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
while we
heard
were
a
on
flying
watch,
dog.
We
It's going woof
heard,
woof.
We heard a giant thing in the sky that passed over us. I couldn't see it due to the fog, but we could just hear it.
Is it foggy now?
Yes.
Still, okay. Well, this is shitty, this fog.
How far can we see?
You could probably see 60 or 70 feet right now.
Oh, shit.
Well, this
So
might
if we're-
work in our favor, though. If we can't see them, they can't see us.
That's true.
Hey, Varn,
Yeah.
can you cast Detect Magic?
Oh, yes. Do you want me to cast it right away, or?
Yeah.
Okay. I expend a spell slot and cast Detect Magic.
No, I mean, you could use a ritual.
Oh
Right.
yeah, I have my ability where I can cast one ritual per day as just right away. So
Yeah, do that.
I do that.
Do that.
I do.
And look at the fog and see if it looks like it's magical fog.
Okay. The fog is quite natural.
I thought he's gonna take us to Ravenloft. He's like, "Fuck you all with your deck, many things. You're going to Ravenloft."
That would turn this campaign around quick.
Mhm.
He gave us the bloody deck.
For some
No
reason, he
fault.
thought we were more responsible than we were. I don't know why.
Nobody here thinks we're responsible.
It's gambling. It's really easy to fall into.
So I got this spell called Fog Cloud. Maybe I should cast that.
Make it more foggy.
Yeah.
Well,
Well-
then it would be magical fog.
All we could do is follow the trail, right? We can't take these carts off
Indeed,
the road, so
We need to
Okay. Oh.
keep going west.
let's do it. I think I don't really want to guide a wagon today because I'd rather be keeping an eye out. Let someone
Yeah.
else drive.
I'll drive the lead wagon.
Right. Okay.
I'll
Okay.
drive one.
Watch.
And I'll join you
I'll
on the lead
drive
wagon,
another.
keeping an eye out.
Okay,
Maybe
so
you could borrow Dagger's spyglass.
Yeah, I'll
I'm
lend
not-
you my spyglass. Not that
Sure.
you can see any better with the fog. Right.
I can drive one of the carts.
you got Mary and Nyrex in the first cart. And then who's driving second
Or
cart?
Lear and Seth will be in the second. I'll be driving.
Okay, or Lear and Seth in second cart. Dagger, are you
In
going to take the
third cart.
third?
Yeah.
Okay. Keith Noss,
I'll be in the third.
Arn,
I'll be in the third too, because that's where Dagger is. And Sniff can be up in the front with all the other.
Oh, cool.
Sniff, you want with you or in the first cart?
In the first cart.
Okay.
So
So
the-
in the last
so-
cart has Keith Noss by himself.
Oh, sorry. I thought I was in. I thought.
No, I think
Dagger.
Dagger's driving the last cart, are you not?
I'm driving the third cart.
Oh,
Okay, then Keith Noss is driving the last.
okay. So I'll have
Yeah.
Sniff there because I forgot that we had 4.
Okay, Sniv and Keith Noss in the fourth cart. And this is the order that the carts are traveling in, and the same cargo.
Yeah,
I'm going to.
that's fine.
What is there? Something that was worn by Xanth? Like, did he have a jacket or any armor or weapon that I would remember?
You know that Xanth doesn't wear clothes, but he has a pike and a longbow.
Can I cast a spell if we're?
Are you guys traveling now, or was this before you start traveling?
I think we'll start traveling first.
Okay, and you're in the first cart?
Yeah.
Okay. The first cart, I want to make the animal handling check. That goes to the driver. The other following carts won't need to make the checks, but you are occupied as the driver. The people who are not driving can make perception rolls and or other rolls that come up that may be needed as we travel.
Rax rolled a 26 animal handling.
I rolled the 22 animal handling.
And we're tying the wagons together, right?
Yeah.
No,
They're
No?
just traveling in a line.
no, we're just traveling in a line. That would be stupid tying the wagons together. One takes
Why?
off and we're all fucked.
Okay.
Okay.
And one
Yeah.
goes off a cliff, we all go off the cliff.
Yeah, but
Okay.
we're on a road.
There's
I'm
no
just
cliff.
saying tying them together is not a good idea
One dragon picks us off, we're all picked
for a
off.
lot of reasons.
In this fog, we won't be able to see each other.
We're going to be riding like a few feet behind each other. It's not
Right.
like we're going a million miles an hour and we have to slam on the brakes for any kind of weird reason, right?
But a horse is like, what, 10 foot long, and the cart is 10 foot long. And we could see 60 feet, so the back guys won't be able to see the front guys.
Well, then you just see the.
That
guys right in
doesn't
front of
matter.
you.
You just see the guy in front of you.
Okay.
Just follow the brake lights in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably. do
I have a story about that.
We don't want to hear it.
No? When I was a kid, I'm going to tell it anyway. We were traveling to the Kootenays to Kimberley, and all we could see was the little red headlights of the car in front of us who were traveling through a blizzard and the tracks that the car left in the snow. And every once in a while, you could see the other cars and their headlights in the distance, and there was a big lineup. But majority of the time, all you could see was the headlights in front of you. And I was thinking to myself, how the hell does the first car know where the hell they're going? And number two, if the first car went off a cliff, wouldn't we all just follow it?
Yep.
And did they all fall or what?
No, we made it there, but I don't know how the hell we got there. So.
Well, you're unaware of any cliffs in the area,
Mm-hmm.
so you should be okay.
That doesn't mean we'll be okay. That just means we're unaware of them.
We just don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
Orlear, did you make an animal handling check?
Yeah, it was 15.
Okay.
Uh,
As your cart kind of travels down the road, you can hear the ching 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 as the money jingles around in the cart.
Didn't that get muted
The
with the feed
crates.
bags?
Yeah, the feed bags are in cart 4, and the chests are in cart 3.
Oh,
no,
we're gonna move.
We
we
distributed
filled,
some into each one.
we
You-
filled
you-
all the chests with gold and put one chest in each cart.
You talked about doing that.
We did talk about it. We never actually. We didn't.
Okay, I
we didn't
stopped.
stop.
I stop everything.
Okay,
Let's get this thing right.
let's make some shit that makes no noise.
Mm-hmm. Dagger.
Logistics. O'Lear?
Okay, so you're just redistributing now because
Yep.
you talked about it before, you never actually did it. So
I thought we were going to do it on our
We
long
just
rest.
remembered.
on the side of the road.
I thought we would have done that on our long rest, but
Well, why didn't
that's-
you do it on your long rest?
Well, that was my assumption that we would have been doing that, but okay.
Okay, let's do it here.
Okay, so what's the redistribution of the gold and stuff in the carts?
Let's
Divide
try,
everything evenly.
yeah, evenly. Every cart gets the even amount, and we should put as much gold into the chests as we can get, and put one chest in each cart. And we should affix the chest to the bottom of the cart, so it doesn't bounce around, and no one can come and grab it and take it away unless they take the whole cart.
Yeah.
Well, we'll
Also, just
also
to be
put the feed
working
bags
on-
down on top of whatever gold's left too, so it doesn't
Yes,
jingle.
so it doesn't jingle.
Okay.
And and while we're on the road, we could be just like singing songs to if any if the why can't I talk so nobody can hear if there are any noises coming from the jingling gold.
Okay, you're going to sing songs. Barn is.
I'm not.
100 bottles of beer on the wall.
Oh, God.
100 bottles of beer.
Stop.
He's in the very back. We can't hear him in the front.
How many feet is it from the front of the caravan to the back?
Well, 10 feet for the horses, 10 feet for the cart,
10-foot gap.
10-foot gap. So that's 30 feet per cart.
Yeah.
30 times 4 is
120.
120 feet. Quite a ways, actually.
Yep.
So if anybody gets an inkling that Xanth is close, I could do a locate object once a day for free. So
Object or creature?
object. So he
I was
has to be
gonna- I was
within
going to do the same thing. I was going to look for that pike.
Oh,
So you could do it there, Mary Doc, if you want.
Yeah, it's within 1,000 feet. So I don't know. I can throw it out now, but I can do it for free once a day without using a spell. So
Are you going to do it now, or are you going to
no,
wait?
I'm holding it till I think there's a chance he's nearby.
Okay.
'Cause 1,000 feet's not that close.
Nope.
Okay, we're ready to go again.
Yeah.
Away we go.
Okay, what are you tying how are you fastening the carts to the chest, or the chest to the carts?
does anybody have a hammer and nails?
We have a what's that playing? Our
Arm?
artificer?
I have
Yeah.
Smith's tools. That's really it.
Okay, there's
you
at
got
least
the
a hammer. on
hammer.
that.
I
Yeah.
could
Do
druid
you have
craft
the
it.
ability to like
I could druid craft it.
Druid
With
craft it.
vines.
With vines?
Vines.
Make
That
the
would
wood of the
be-
tree grow together with the wood of the chest.
That would only work for like a minute or so.
No, it's permanent, isn't it?
Yeah.
With druid craft.
Yeah, I thought it was permanent.
All right.
Well, let the
Depends on
druid
how nice
answer.
the DM wants to be.
I want to look at that spell.
I'm just
actually.
reading it.
Interesting.
It creates like useless shit, basically, is the way it's worded.
It's a cantrip, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
So it's not
Great.
like a
No, it's-
fifth level
this-
spell.
This won't
You
work.
You can grow as much food as you want. That's not.
Druid craft won't work.
Yeah, grow
Your
any
druid
food.
craft can make the crate look
I
amazing.
thought you can grow plants. with
Yeah,
wood.
you can
Wow.
have
No,
little
that's plant growth. There's a spell called
daisies,
plant growth.
vines, but it's
No.
not. It's all superfluous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all.
It's
have-
the worst of the cool looking cantrips. Even more useless is prestidigitation and thaumaturgy.
Prestidigitation is a freaking god cantrip. It's the
Yeah,
best
actually,
one.
I need you to clean the bottom of my robes for me again, Bard.
Well, I can make symbols like as long as I have a flat surface, I can make symbols as large as I want it because it has no like it doesn't state how big it has to be.
Too bad
I think it can have up to 3 effects though at one time, so it could be up to 15 foot in size.
Well,
Okay, so
Hey,
how
yeah,
are you fixing these crates to the carts?
We're not. We're just driving.
you
Fuck
can
it.
make color, smell, mark, or symbol appear on an object or surface for 1 hour.
Yeah, and you can do up to 3 at a time.
And
Well, you
I
can
just
predict
do it
the
again.
weather with this, Gord.
Hey, is it supposed to be foggy right now?
With Druid craft?
Tells the weather for 24 hours or something.
Yeah, you create a tiny harmless sensory effect that predicts the weather. What the weather will be at the location for the next 24 hours.
Let us know. Hey, Nirax,
Weatherman.
what's the weather gonna be? And we're gonna bitch at you if you get it wrong.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna blame you if it rains.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I cast the cantrip Druid craft to learn the weather at our exact location at this point in time
Okay, and how?
for the next 24 hours.
What does that look like? How do you make it happen?
That is the worst, actually.
How do I make it happen?
Cantrip.
A little TV shows up with a really good-looking weather girl, and
Uh-huh.
she tells me the weather.
So there's a vision in your head. Of,
Oh, he's gonna be.
Of a giant blue
of
woman.
a blue giant, and
Does she got bloobs?
And she's like, she's looking to the side like she's trying to point at the screen behind her.
right, and she's on. There's a green backdrop behind her. And she says to you, the forecast for today will be flurries and fog.
Flurries.
Flurries,
Ew.
yeah, like Marc Andre.
Oh, flower.
What's the temperature outside?
The temperature is like -5.
Celsius.
Ooh. It's cold.
I'm just staring out into space with the vision
Egger's
of the
bitching the
giant.
whole time.
Yeah, you're enjoying this,
Uh,
Irex. Yeah.
Hey Varn, can I borrow your sleeping bag?
I should clean it out first, but
Oh God,
what?
yeah, you don't
Sure,
want to use
fine,
that
here,
thing.
take it.
Let's
Oh,
fucking
oh,
go.
God.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, I want this travel to be over.
Gateway
Just
drive.
Smack one of the horses on the ass and let's like.
You call your
let's go.
sleeping bag a crunchy roll?
It's not that dry yet. It's
It says
still
magic sock
squishy.
on the outside.
Magic bag, you mean?
All right, we go.
99
we go.
bottles
Off we
of beer
go.
on the wall.
The
Okay,
giant-
away you go
It's a
down
giant
the Triboar
sock.
Trail.
That's his sleeping bag. A giant sock because he's so small. And it says magic on the side.
It is. I just clean it with prestidigitation every day.
Oh God!
Certain point though, it kind of stays.
It just goes.
Sock.
Multiple casts. Yeah.
Okay, you're traveling down the Triboar Trail. You're kind of at a slow pace as you're going through the fog, but you don't see any other people on the path. It seems to be kind of a quiet day, and you're probably by the end of today, based on the travel that you've been on this road before, you could probably make it to Phandalin if you were to continue traveling solid throughout today. Or if you would like to avoid Phandalin, you could camp either along the Triboar Trail, but you don't have enough daylight to get to like Leolun or even the coast.
We'll be close to the high road though by the end of the day.
Yeah, so by the end of the day, you can either make it to the junction at the high road and Triboar Trail, or you could make it to Phandalin. That's about the distance that I'm going to allow for this travel.
I think we should be a bit of a distance away from the junction. There's going to be more traffic there. It's either go on one side or the other, not at the junction.
Or we could go to Phandalin and get a room and everything.
Yep, that's an option.
You want to leave our carts alone?
Yeah, I think we were just gonna avoid everything until we
I think so too.
get
Okay,
to.
let's do that.
Okay, so we can skip through the rest of today if you'd like, and I'll have you make one more set of rolls for the remaining travel.
And we'll just we'll let up a little bit early before we actually hit the high road then.
Okay, so you'll camp say a mile back from the junction, something
Sure.
like that.
Yeah.
Is this roll like in daylight or in at night, right?
No, this is during the day.
So I ignore that.
We just want to maximize our time.
Oh,
and
I'm
time.
gonna fail anyways, but
So I need rolls for the people who are driving the carts, and anyone not driving a cart can make a perception check.
That's
Cool.
the
One for
second
Nyrax.
crit I've rolled on driving the freaking cart. So it's going to be all ones if we get into combat.
Varn and Sniv don't know anything.
Okay.
Varn's
I got-
too preoccupied cleaning the sock.
Or Lear got
13.
a 10 for animal handling.
Okay, 10's enough. You're in a
Nyrax
cart
got a
that's
21.
behind.
Yeah.
So it's the DC's lower for the carts that are behind. What did Becker say? He just
What?
what was Keith Knox's roll?
Animal handling. Oh, 19.
Okay. So everyone gave me their rolls.
Yeah, I got a 22.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for Seth. See what he sees. Okay. Seth got 19 for his perception, and he's going to look over the edge of the cart, and he's going to see more of these centaur prints, and he's going to say, "Hey guys, look at that!"
Ugh.
Is this just where we're rolling into our stop then?
This would be. Yep, this would be right as you're approaching your Right as you're approaching this camp spot. Right here. Yeah.
The prints don't turn off towards Fandolin.
Note the prints continue straight towards the high road.
The only question would be, should we travel a little bit farther just to see which way it went, whether it went north or south, that centaur? Or maybe just a couple of guys go ahead.
Yeah,
Dagger-
like a scout.
Dagger can scout ahead or something, and maybe Nebrex or somebody, just to see if we can figure out what direction it went. Otherwise, I'll throw up I'll cast locate object on his spear, just to see if he's within 1,000 feet of us.
Okay. You cast the spell, and you get the sense that 1,000 feet.
Yeah.
Kilometer.
No, that's a third of a kilometer. Less than.
Yeah.
Oh,
Still not. You're still
1,000
not
feet,
close
yeah.
enough to
thinking
ping that.
1,000 meters.
A meter is over 3 feet,
Yes.
just over, and it's 1,000 meters. Yeah, less than.
Yeah, I would
So-
say it's a good try. It's a good attempt, and you get the feeling that centaur was here. You
Okay.
definitely get the feeling that these prints are Xanth. So at least that confirms that this isn't some other centaur. But
Okay.
it's not close enough for you to ping a location.
I'd like to take, from now on, I like to take first watch all the time, because then I can use up my wild shapes and still get a long rest.
Okay. Are you going
That makes
to
sense.
go for a long rest right now?
Well,
Did you guys want to just look for the track, maybe? I don't know if it matters to us. But
I was going to go wild shape and look, see if I can find something.
So are you going to have everyone go long rest and go look, or are you going to go look before they go for rest?
I'll go look before everyone rests.
Okay,
So it's maybe just after dinner.
sure. So you guys have some rations or some good berries for your
oh
dinner?
yeah, you gotta cast some good berries for us, right?
Ah,
What? You did
I'm
it for
allergic.
us yesterday, remember? And we all ate one.
I don't know. It was like someone else was in my head.
No, you had the spell memorized, so you just cast it for us. I remember that.
I cast good berries.
Hey!
Berries, yay!
I eat a berry if I'm given one.
So
Is this safe to eat, Orlear? This doesn't look good.
I'll give everyone, including Sniv and Seth, one.
I'll eat mine and seems fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
I'll
I
eat
have
mine
2
too.
left over that I'll keep.
Okay. And now you're going to go on a walkabout.
Mm-hmm.
You can use
Nyrax,
your
maybe
smell
take
check.
somebody else with you.
Yeah, Dagger can keep up with you.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Just if you have any trouble, at least you can come back or whatnot, right? Or somebody can let us know.
Dagger,
Here.
you wanna come along?
Sure.
You're gonna
Do we have... Sorry.
You're gonna Turner and Hooch this.
Yeah.
Do we have
I'll-
those sending
uh,
stones anymore? Or what happened to those?
No, actually, Jason informed me that he listened to the podcast and you actually had
If
second.
Ziff has the second stone.
Yes, so I
Ziff
never
does.
got it.
Okay.
It's where we had it, but
All right.
The stone was with Dagger and Ziff in the chasm,
yes.
Okay.
and
And we have
at the
one now.
moment that Dagger ran from Ziff's corpse, the stone was with Ziff.
Right.
Is
And he
that-
picked up a sword and then that was it.
Yes.
Okay.
Does that mean Andros might find the stone?
And we have the other one.
Yeah, we do
Maybe.
have the other one.
Oh, man.
I
That's
wonder
a
if
good.
you can create another stone that
This-
connects to it.
Perhaps
Deep
Bryce.
baritone voice. I'm coming.
And Barnes like, so am I.
I was.
Oh,
I've come.
Too late. I already did that. I
I
finished already.
talk to Nyrax before he
Me and Ellen.
departs and say, I'll let out this tune if we are in trouble, and you'll probably be able to hear it. And I do an off-key chord.
I'll howl twice if I run into anything myself.
Sounds good.
Here's a guidance. It lasts a minute. Go fast.
Run really fast.
Okay, I turn into Hooch and I'm gone.
I'll throw up. Actually, before you leave, I give you both a bless.
Okay.
The 10-minute bless.
Ooh.
So you got to stay within 30 feet of each other.
Is this a blessing of
Not
Valir?
you.
Well, it doesn't matter. I'll give it to Keith Nas as well,
Sweet.
Okay.
and then Dagger and the Nyrax.
So is Dagger, Keithnos, and Nyrex going?
No, but I
No.
just can do it to 3 people.
He had a spare.
Okay.
You can also choose to, if one of you gets attacked, the other one, if you're within 30 feet, can take the person's place. Now,
Wow,
anyone that's
sweet.
empowered by this emboldening bond thing, there's a new level to it.
Switch places?
Was that the necklace thing?
Oh, this is my protective bond. Whenever a creature affected by emboldening bond is about to take damage, a second bonded creature within 30 feet of the first can use its reaction to teleport within 5 feet in an unoccupied space of the first creature, and then takes all the damage instead.
Sweet.
Sort of similar to, but not the same as the necklace. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're doing perception checks, or what are we doing here?
Okay, yep. If you and Nyrex are going to run towards the junction of the high road and the Triboar Trail, I don't think you can make it there in a minute, but if you've got a 10-minute bless, then your bless will work. So
Okay.
make your perception checks with bless.
What was
Does
that?
it work on checks?
Yes.
Okay.
I already rolled a 19, but if
Yep.
add a D4, that'll get me up to
Attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws.
A D4?
Yeah, I got a fucking. I need a new mouse. This thing double clicks. Okay, so it's a 20. I
I
got
got a
an extra.
17.
Okay, at the junction, it looks like the centaur tracks stop. You know, the gate gets closer together and it kind of comes to what you would think would be a stance. And it looks like there's other tracks on the road that you kind of, these are horses, these are wagon ruts and stuff, because there's traffic on the high road. But you can tell that the centaur tracks that you've been following that are a little bit different, they come to a standstill here at the junction of the high road. Then they turn south.
Fucker.
But it looks like he had stopped for a while there, like kind of paced a little bit, and there was standstill there.
But you're in wolf form, right, Guard?
I am.
So you're sniffing the tracks.
And then those tracks continue south, and there are other tracks, but you're able to follow the centaur tracks if you want, but they go south.
Do we head back?
How far out are we when we get to this intersection?
You said you camped like a mile back from the intersection.
Oh, okay. And
Could
So
we
you'd
get
said-
all the way to Leyland and back in the morning?
Maybe we should keep going after him.
Yeah.
Leyland is. These hexes are 5 miles. Yeah. Hex is 5 miles. So Leyland is another 20 miles away.
Do you have your? Is the fog lifted?
No, it's still pretty foggy out. You can see that the fog stretches out, and you can kind of, from the high road here, you can hear the surf.
Do we go like 10 miles?
Let's go another 10 miles and see if we can catch him.
If you go another 10 miles, and yet you're going to return before everyone goes to bed, like you've already traveled a full day.
Yeah.
And I let you go an extra mile to the junction. But if you're going to go 10 more miles south,
yeah,
it's, I'd say, to get back in time for everyone to have a long rest, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, we'll suffer exhaustion if we do that.
You can choose that if you want. And everyone else is going to be like, they said they were just going for a mile, and then you don't come back for 20 miles worth of time.
How about just 5 miles?
No, go for another mile.
Okay, you're going to go another mile south on the high road.
Yeah.
Okay, make another check. You see if you can follow this this path in amongst all of the other paths or trails, footprints and wagon ruts and stuff on the high road.
$21.
And does the bless still work?
Yep, it still works.
$25.
Okay, you follow for another mile. That the centaur prints are galloping south on the high road towards Leolon.
Just after a mile, I'll stop and look up the dagger.
Let's head back. Whatever the hell he's up to, I don't trust him.
Yeah, there might be something in Leolon that
Yeah.
maybe we should avoid the town entirely.
No, I think let's confront this situation. We
Well,
need
unless
to.
he's got backup in Leolon. Oh, let's head back.
You guys can't talk to each other, can you?
I can mind link.
Oh, you mind link. Right.
Okay.
Okay, you start to head back.
I'll sniff in the salt air.
Okay, you get back to the camp.
Do we see
And-
that Tower of Storms from the road?
Yep, you can see there's a tower. Oh, no, it's foggy out, so no, you wouldn't be able to see it.
Okay.
But it's something that, well, Nyrex, I don't know if you've traveled the high road before, you can see the Tower of Storms from the high road.
Yeah.
But today you can't see it because of the fog.
Head back.
Okay, you're back at the camp. You guys, Nyrex wants to take first watch. Do you guys do a fire here?
I'm gonna do my concentric circle watch again.
Okay.
I think Nyrax and I should take the first watch.
together?
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone else is sleeping on the gold. And Will, are you doing an alarm spell on the wagons?
And they got back and told us what happened before we went to sleep, probably, right?
Yeah. Do you guys want to talk about plans or information or what?
Well, we'll tell them what we saw on the high road. Which
Yeah.
is,
Yeah. Okay.
the centaur is galloping towards Leyland.
You might be getting somebody over there to try to get the money off of us.
Could
Rob
be a
us.
trap.
But
Yeah.
also, when we first met him, he was traveling from this area. So it's not like the most suspicious thing ever.
I do say that he looked like he was trying to decide at the junction whether to go north or south. He ended up going south.
After my encounter with him and his curiosity and attempt to get more money out of me for no reason, I raised my hackles on him. I don't trust this guy as far as I could throw him.
Mm-hmm.
Which wouldn't be very far.
No, but
Wouldn't be anywhere.
I agree with your assessment, but I don't think we want to attack him on sight because there's a chance something could, you never know.
yes,
But I agree with you.
but I think we should have some somebody hiding
Reservations about him.
in the background to be a surprise if he does do something.
Maybe like one of me or Sniff hide in one of the carts.
Well, your little guy, your friend there, Orlear, he can do illusions, correct?
I mean, he can do minor illusions, yes.
Could he make himself look or make a minor illusion of a chest, a gilded chest that he hides in?
That would make him a target, though.
True enough.
If we ran into him, what if you gave him one of your necklaces as a gift, and then we swap you out and he comes into our party?
What? He has to attune to it, though, doesn't he?
Does he? Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know if that necklace is attunable or not.
Or the range too. I don't know how far it goes.
Yeah, the necklace would be an attunement item.
Okay.
But it's the kind of thing that
Willing?
It's yeah, I mean, I didn't write it up. It's the kind of like I'm fine if you want to try and use it unwillingly, but it's the kind of thing that it only goes one way one time once per day. So
Is there a range limit?
you don't know.
If he, if we were to like force him to switch places, couldn't he just use his to switch back?
If he knew how to use it.
But it's attunable, so you'd have to like spend some time with it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Orlear, you've attuned to yours, or you're just wearing it?
I would have attuned to it by now, yes.
Okay, but you have both of them.
No, I gave the other to Seth.
Okay, so Seth is wearing one?
Yeah.
Okay. So Seth has attuned to his. Should put that on his character sheet.
Seth has a character sheet?
Oh, yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah, he has a 15-foot walking speed.
Oh, God, he's slowing us down.
No, he's riding on the cart. It's fine.
All right, Keith Nas, I'm ready to kill him too. Let's do it.
Perfect.
He's slowing us down.
I mean, I love that kid.
He has 10. He has 10 hit points and 11 armor class.
Well, I guess I'll just go to sleep on the gold then.
Okay, Dagger and Nyrex first watch.
So I'll just tell Dagger I'm going to do my expanding concentric circles as a dire wolf. And I'll howl twice if I find anything. Or do you want me to come back quietly and tell you?
Howl twice. Only if it's like an ambush or something like that.
Okay. So if I see him, should I just come back?
If you see him, then for sure he's after us, because there would be no other reason for him to be here, so pounce on him.
Okay.
But howl twice when you do it.
Yeah. So I'll start my my perimeter.
Okay. You do your perception check. You can use
Sniffing
your
away.
smell-o-meter.
Yeah. 22 with advantage.
Okay. You don't see anything. You don't smell anything.
Okay.
Nothing out of the ordinary. There's fresh snow on the ground, and so it's pretty easy to tell if there had been anything else sniffing around or kind of in the fields, but you don't see anything.
Okay, I'll head back and let Dagger know. Nothing out there.
Dagger, you're just sitting waiting.
Yeah, I'm paranoid watching. Yeah.
It's pretty quiet out there tonight.
Okay, Dagger, make a wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom saving throw. 14.
Okay. The nightmare that you had last night, you kind of shake it off. It doesn't seem to have any effect on you. You're paranoid, but you're not overcome.
Okay.
Anything else you want to do on your watch?
No.
Okay, who do you wake for second watch?
I'll talk a little bit to Dagger before we go.
Okay.
And I'll say, Dagger, do you have any, I may know a little bit, but do you have some regrets on stuff you've done in your life?
Maybe. Why? Do you?
I did.
How do you know?
I don't know what.
Well, if you made that wish out of Dagger, this is
Well,
not
that's
Dagger
a
talking.
question for the DM.
But you made a wish that you wouldn't have those regret. You wouldn't regret something you did in the past, or
I wish that the thing I regret most never happened.
okay, then you wouldn't even know it happened.
Is that how it's going to work, DM?
I think you haven't even told me what that is, so
Well, on my backstory,
yeah, I think that if you wished it never happened, you don't remember it happening. But like you said, the weight has lifted, but you're unaware as to why.
yeah. I did make this wish for something, and I'm having a hard time trying to remember why I did that wish.
Is there any chance that you would have told me what you did in your past?
That's possible.
And would I remember it still?
No, it's. I think I said even my backstory that I didn't even tell you.
Okay. It'd be funny if I knew what it was and you did.
It would be, but I don't even know what it is, what we're talking
You
about.
remember that time you told me
Yeah.
about? What
I think it might have had something to do with a blue giant.
Um,
And I said, honest, this never happens.
there is something. There is a tattoo on my back that I don't understand now why it's there.
With a tramp stamp.
Yeah, it's a big tramp stamp. I'll actually take off my shirt and I'll show Dagger.
What's it look like?
So it's a large tattoo on my back. It's a balance
There it is.
scale. It's a balance scale with one of the side of the balance scale is a fireball or fire in kind of the plate, and on the other side are black outlines of hearts, 37 when you count them, and 4 of them are filled in red.
Wow. You're into some kinky shit, I think.
I don't know what this means.
I think you got some kind of STD. I mean, fireballs?
I don't know.
No, you don't have that? Does it burn when you pee?
It has in the past, but not all the time.
Oh, okay.
I think it did burn a little bit after I slept in Barnes' sleeping bag once, but after a week it went away.
Ah. I don't know.
I feel like there's something.
My
there's
people
something
don't
missing
get
from my
tattoos
memory.
because it's kind of pointless, like covered in hair and all.
I wonder if there's someone who could tell me about what this means. I'm not sure how or why I got this. Anyways,
there might be a reason you don't know, and maybe that's something you don't want to know again.
I remember my wish though, don't I, Dio? Saying my wish. Like I remember my wish. I just don't know what that thing was.
That you wished for.
Yeah. I wish for. I know I said.
But maybe there's a reason why you don't want to remember, or.
I think that wish is a reason I don't remember.
Maybe it's best something that's left alone.
Maybe.
I mean, I wish I could wish for things to go away, but
just go over there and get the card and pull it out. And...
Instead of the $1 million, he could have got rid of the robot.
Yeah.
Or the level 10 one. He could have got rid of the robot.
Yeah.
Why don't we just take the money, build a new robot to fight your robot?
A gold one.
And,
We're going to become Power Rangers?
Well, we'll call it Pacific Rim.
Oh. Specific
Rim?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Specific rim job.
Arn knows how to do that.
Okay.
Oh, way to bring it down, guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pretty much we're going to be muted for our watches.
Yeah.
I wake up, Barn.
okay. This time it wasn't wet.
I poke him in a sleeping bag with a long stick.
Okay, who else is on
clean
second watch? Who else do you wake for second watch?
It's Marriott, or obviously I'm going to wake up Sniff.
Okay, well, we'll wake up Mary Doc then.
Okay, and we'll take a 5-minute break and go into second watch after the break.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi everyone, we hope you're enjoying this episode of Perilous Pursuits. Feel free to check out our website at www.perilouspursuits.com for lots more content. If you'd like to support us further, consider becoming a Patreon and receive perks all the way up to joining us in a Perilous Pursuits adventure at patreon.com/perilous. We would also like to send a shout out to our Perilous partner Describe. It's a great Dungeon Master resource to give you professionally written text on everything from locations and spells to items and creatures that you can use in your very own games. Check out our link to Describe at www.perilouspursuits.com for a 10% discount.
Okay. So you guys are doing your watch.
We got Mary Doc and Barn and Sniv.
We'll just turn the lights off. I was like, fuck this, I'm not doing this.
Sorry, yeah, I'm back. Yeah. So, Mary, does your religion have anything in it, like, your, holy book or whatever you have anything in it about brass colossuses and what to do with them?
Pray really hard, I think, is really the only way to do it. And rely on me to help you find this guy and defeat it. That's what Tamara would want.
So, how would you defeat it?
I have no fucking clue.
Eat metal.
But I'll be there at your side when we need to. What I might be able to do, though, my specialty is finding things. So maybe once we get this gold figured out, if you wanted to attack this thing, I could maybe help you find it.
Yeah.
I
do know some people, but it's back in my homeland who might know something about this, but that would be a long trip.
Is that where this thing came from?
No, do you know of the continent across the sea?
Palrua? That's a long way away, right?
Even further?
No, I do not.
Well, I went there, and in there I met Dagger, and together we I really wanted to explore this ancient ruin, and together we found something in there and took something out that we really shouldn't have, and now the brass colossus climbed out of the ruin and is now chasing us. So.
But I'm just curious how it's chasing you and not the box, because you could maybe just stash the box or the ring, and maybe it wouldn't be after you anymore.
Because I think it's sentient. I think the Colossus is sentient. Because I'm pretty sure it talked to me while I had the ring on.
Well, then now we're on to something here. I could talk to it if you wanted me to.
What if it's like what if there's a fiend inhabiting it or something?
Well, in the very least, we could find out what it knows. I could send it a message.
Okay. Can you do that now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
What would you want me to tell it? You have 25 words to tell it something and 25 words back.
I'm going to need some time to think about this.
Okay, well, why don't we do it maybe tomorrow night?
Okay.
Whatever you want, though.
Should talk to Dagger about this too.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm happy to help.
Okay. I have a feeling this is going to go horribly wrong, but you never know until you try.
Well, you might find out that it just wants the box back, and if you give it to it, maybe you're done. Maybe. Probably not, but maybe. But maybe just for the rest of the watch, just think on that and let me know tomorrow what you want me to say.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to go take a walk around the place.
Barn is just writing in his book, like in 25 words, like over and over, like different sentences and everything.
Okay, so you got some homework for next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Mary, make your perception check. Try and roll over 24.
28 on the first one.
Ooh.
With advantage, I'll just take the 28.
Are you still blessed?
No.
I'm going to say you're able to find a little black piece of cloth.
Okay. I will pick up the piece of cloth.
Okay.
Is it just look distinct in any way?
It looks like it may have been torn from a garment.
Okay.
Haven't we
Ooh.
seen a piece of black cloth torn from a garment already once?
Earlier, you're asleep.
I know.
Hey, Martin, I found a piece of black cloth. Does this ring a bell to you? Doesn't look familiar to me.
I don't remember, does it? I don't remember actually what this has reference to. Sorry.
Okay, I just throw it away.
Okay. Well, don't throw it away. Somebody else might know something about it.
Well, it's just a piece of cloth. That obviously doesn't mean anything.
Well, maybe we have some people who can do probably blue magic stuff and locate.
Well, you and me. We're the magic ones. You and me.
Yeah, but we also have Orlear. It's like a
Oh, yeah.
different type of magic.
He's like a weird warlock guy now, though. He might
always
worship it
been.
or something.
He's always been a warlock. It's just now he has a child.
Maybe I'll give it to Seth as a hanky. This piece of fabric.
He's not that. Oh no, yeah, you're meaning it for the nose. So yeah,
What the fuck? I walk away.
Orange cradles his head. Sorry, it's the season.
Is this mating season for
It's
all
pretty,
kobolds?
Cameroon. I will wake up Orlear for his watch, and I will mention to him there's a piece of cloth here. Since Barn said I should mention it to Orlear.
Okay.
It's a black cloth.
Yeah, I don't know what this black cloth is about. Does it mean anything to you? I just found it just over here.
Didn't we find a piece of black cloth after the halfling village when we exited the forest after following the trail?
Oh,
Okay. Right before we met the centaur.
Yeah.
That could be a coincidence, I guess.
or it could mean that the centaur is someone a lot more nefarious than we originally thought.
But then there was the shadowy... We can talk about this in the morning. Go to sleep. I appreciate it.
Yeah, just think it over. Here's the piece if you want to look at it closer. Did we keep the other piece? I don't remember.
I think
Probably
that'd be
not.
a Nyrax question,
Is
actually.
it in your inventory? Did you write
That's
it
not
down?
in mine. Definitely not in mine.
Not in mine.
Huh. Anyway, all right. Well, I'm gonna go wake up Keith Oz and then I'm going to bed.
Yep. I'll wake up Seth. Seth, it's time for the watch again.
And I will relate to Keith Oz this piece of fabric and how it maybe relates to the fabric we found at the Halfling massacre. And then I'll go to bed. Something you two might talk about if you want. Night, guys.
What's that you got there earlier?
It's a piece of black cloth. Mary
small.
found it. It is. You want to hold on to it for a while? We will need this in the morning. So
Is it
don't lose
special?
it. Don't know, actually. I just remember finding another piece of black cloth when we exited the forest a different time.
Okay, I'll keep it safe.
I'll watch to see which pocket he puts it in.
And I guess he'll kind of like look and be like, which is the best place to put it? Put it right here.
Okay. All right.
So it's just me and Seth, right?
And earlier.
Damn it. Okay.
You're not going to get away from that one again.
Taste nuts. Taste nuts. You want to play some songs?
Yeah, sure. What do you want to play an instrument?
Yeah, teach me.
Sure. Let's do the drums. And I play like a simple rhythm for him. It's like, now it's your turn.
Okay, you give me a performance roll.
Okay. 18.
Okay, and you drum out a beat, and Seth rolls a 12. He's able to follow along.
Sweet. And then I guess I'll do like a little bit more intermediate. See if he can follow me.
We should do a concert sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
we're
next
getting
time we're at a bar.
We're getting pretty savage.
Oh my god. Sorry, what did you just say?
Savage. It's like when you're really, really good at playing songs.
I'm not too sure about that.
Trust me. It's what all the celestials are saying.
Okay, well, next time we're in a pub, then we'll play some songs.
Nice. Sweet, awesome. Orlear, you play some songs too?
Not really.
You sing?
Not
How about
really
the
either.
drums?
I'll try.
Okay, roll performance. Play the drums.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Get out of here.
We're all awake now.
Phil Collins in the air tonight.
The 20 is played.
Ba-doom, 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 boom.
The 20 is played in such a nice way that it doesn't wake people up.
Oh,
But it's almost like Orlear is trying to be humble about his hidden talents.
It's all right. I'm not a professional or by any means. I leave that to you, Keith Noss.
It's pretty savage, hey, or Keith Noss.
Stop using that word.
It's not a word I'm familiar with.
Oh yeah, all the celestials are saying it.
Oh,
Seth,
You-
let's learn some life skills. You want to learn
What's
some life
that?
skills?
Sure, what do you think?
Do you know how to make a torch?
Make? I got a light here on my finger.
Yeah, but like, if you don't have, I guess you always have me.
I always have my finger.
Well, whatever.
We'll
yeah,
see.
you don't. Good joke.
Yeah. Well, like, you could make torches and sell them. You can make money off this.
Really?
Yeah. So, well, first we need a good stick to hold. Can you go find a good stick?
The forest is a long way off from where you are. You're in a field.
I think so.
The best you could do is like a long blade of grass, or no, it would all be under snow right now. So
Yeah. It's cold.
yeah,
Do we make a fire?
of course.
Yes.
You show
Okay,
me how to make
so-
a fire, Kishnash.
I'll pull out a stick from the fire and go. See, one if it's away from the fire, it goes down or goes out pretty quick, right? And you can see it smothering.
Yeah, I did this yesterday.
Yeah, but
Yeah, you
To
spin
make
it
it a-
around like this. It looks like it's like a circle, like I'm drawing words.
yeah, but when you like spin it around, it just goes out. There's no light after that.
Yeah.
So you know how to make the light like stay on the stick?
Yeah, and he'll cast light on the stick.
I was waiting for him to do that.
No,
Right.
cut that out. No magic. Just survival. What if tomorrow your mom and daddy are not celestials and you do not have magic?
Oh, that would suck.
That's why you need me. I would help you survive.
All right, Kishnash.
So to keep the fire on the stick, we need some kind of like some like grass, but like you want to be perfect, some fabric.
Oh, I got a little piece of black fabric right here.
Not that piece, please.
This is
That
perfect.
Said that's perfect.
Yeah, we just put it on the end of the stick.
Seth, can I have that piece of fabric back, please?
But Kishnash has teaching me how to make a torch.
Yeah, I'll trade you for a piece of fabric off of my clothing. It's all right. And I'll just like tear a chunk of my sleeve off. I'll trade it for the piece of fabric.
Oh, okay.
There you go. So if you wrap it around, then you put it in the fire. It stays lit for longer.
Ah, sweet, awesome. Okay, you guys can make your perception checks for the watch. Seth rolled 8.
5.
12.
Okay, you guys are all consumed by the fire and the torches and don't notice anything on your watch. Okay. The sun comes up the next morning.
Let's get to this keep. We're close.
We probably have
We'll
a
be
few
able to
more
make it today.
days
Yeah.
ahead of us.
I feel like as soon as we get the centaur business dealt with, we be a lot safer.
And I'll wake up Mary and Dagger and Irax. I'll be like, good morning. Mary found this odd black square of cloth just close by where we're camping. Does it remind you of the other piece we found? Just when
Who are you talking to?
to Dagger, Mary, and Nyrax.
Okay.
It's like, does it remind you of the other piece of fabric we found outside of the forest? After the halfling village, if I'm not mistaken?
Dagger does an investigation, gets a 12.
Okay.
I'll join you on that. Nope.
I think we tried to make Mary do a scrying spell on it or like a locate object. But my memory is not
Yeah.
100% on
The
that one.
the halfling village was slain with slashing weapons. Is that right?
Yes, but there was no tracks.
But we were following a scent. So, Gord, could you smell this fabric and see if it reminds you of the scent? Like, you maybe
I don't
have
know
to
about
be-
this gourd feather, but good old Nyrax here could smell.
Nyrax, yeah, that's what I meant to say. My best friend Nyrax.
I don't know who this gourd is. Maybe he meant God, and that's Olia. Well, I'm not really a
We're gonna have to
direwolf
cure
right
you
now.
of that, Nyrax. But could you smell familiar?
So
Wow.
when we
Over to
followed the
Nyrax.
tracks, we were only following smell when we went south through the forest, or what? Did we see
Yeah,
any?
and then when we got to the clearing,
Yeah, which is
we're
almost right where we
following
are
the
now.
footprints, and they kind of just all fanned out.
Yeah.
I can't really tell right now. I need to be a direwolf. I don't know if it's worth it
Yeah.
changing just for that.
Okay, but maybe when you change next time, we should check. Or
Yeah, I'll hang on to that if you want.
what? Why do I feel like we were chasing goblins or something though before? Not a centaur.
Well,
Or is that just my thought?
they were using some trickery or something of sort to not leave any actually like footprints or anything, because all the sloshing came from above, but couldn't figure out what happened in that village.
And above
No.
could be just the centaur striking down from above a halfling, I guess.
There was no footprints though.
What
Yeah,
about
that's
that
true.
that guy swinging through the trees the other night? And,
That's
and
what
his
I was thinking.
black gob.
That quick fellow who
Yeah.
swung through the trees, never
Yeah, we
touched the
lit-
ground.
Mad Dog, you lit him up like a firecracker.
Yeah. Yeah, so he would look
Mhm.
sort of like a guy dressed all in black garments. So it could be that. And he could also be responsible for the halfling village, I guess.
Yeah, I kind
Or
of.
they.
Maybe he can't touch the ground. It's
I
cursed.
think he was just swinging through the trees because it was easiest. He knew I couldn't catch him.
That's
What?
pretty quick swinging if you can't catch it on foot.
Yeah.
What cut cloth though? That's the real question. Why?
Yeah, it's a torn piece of cloth.
Is there any bark or needles on it?
Do you have the other one, Nyrax? Or Mary?
Mm,
I do
I
not.
don't- I don't.
That's an interesting thing. This could all be quite connected. And we could be in much more danger than we thought.
Nobody has a scrying, do they?
No.
That's 5th level.
Yeah. Something like that. It's up there.
So as the sun's coming up, there's a fog over the water, but there doesn't seem to be a fog behind you in the valley. It's kind of west of your camp.
Good. It's a little clearer today.
So down towards Leolon,
I guess
Yeah.
where
so.
the fog is going.
The fog is kind of west and south, so you can see in behind you clearly towards Connorberry, but it's still foggy to the west of you.
And then just doing the spyglass back behind us. Is there any dust coming up on the trail or any signs of anything coming at us?
You're using the spyglass?
Yeah.
Okay, make a roll for your spyglass. I'll say it's your perception with advantage.
Yikes. 16.
Okay, you don't see any.
That would have been terrible.
You don't see any dust trail or
Okay.
or even people on the road right now.
Aren't you a
Okay.
+9 on perception?
I just don't know how to roll.
You can roll 20 again, are you?
It's almost
Should be
like that.
practicing.
My last perception check with advantage was worse than that one. Okay. Away we go then, I
You head
guess.
out at the same order that you had.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, I'll be out front. I'll do animal handling.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
Okay.
point in changing it.
Okay. Give me your
Oh.
animal handling checks, your
I got a
perception
nat-
checks.
Nat 20 for 28.
Nice.
Perception checks. Disadvantage. I click disadvantage. Roll. Just roll twice.
Okay. Anyone else got a roll to?
Animal handling 19.
See
Good.
if anything worse.
Animal
No, no,
handling
persuasion.
20.
Perception. Perception once. It's getting worse than 10. So 9 and 10 for Varn and Smith.
Okay.
So-
And Keith Noss, animal handling check for you.
I got 7.
Okay, as you're traveling, everyone is doing well. Keith Noss, his horse has given him some trouble, and the last cart in the row is kind of lagging behind.
Slow down, Nirex.
Yeah, I'll slow down. Even though my horses are in tune.
Mhm. All 2 horsepower.
2-stroke.
Okay, you get to the junction of the high road and the Triboar Trail. And you can kind of hear the surf in the distance.
So do we see the Tower of Storms?
Make a perception check. See if you can see. It's in the fog right now. See if you can see it.
25.
Okay, you can make out through the fog the Tower of Storms, and Nyrex, you immediately become paralyzed. Anyone else want to look for the Tower of Storms?
He's
Anyone
still
else
driving,
looking?
right?
You know what? Why
Uh,
not? I'll look.
do I notice that he's paralyzed?
Yeah, do we notice him?
Who's sitting next to him in the
I am.
cart?
Mary
Mary.
is.
Oh, yeah, Mary, you would notice because your passive perception is too high not to notice. He just all of a sudden freezes up.
Oh, good. We're under attack. I'll
What?
try and take control of the wagon, I guess.
Okay, make an animal handling check.
I'm just gonna try and stop the wagon.
Okay.
That's 15.
Okay, you stop the wagon, and Nyrex is still as if he was stone. He doesn't turn to stone, but he is stiff.
Yeah.
It's like his screen froze.
He's just He's really in character. That's impressive. Guys, something froze Nyrax.
Hey, Vern, are you looking at the Tower of Storms?
Yep, I'm gonna be looking at the terrorist.
Hey, roll your perception check. See if you can see it through the fog.
Okay. And I hate D&D Beyond right now so much. There, the first one is that a 12? I think that's 14, but I have to roll again because I have disadvantage because I'm a kobold.
No saving throw on that paralyzation.
Nope.
Oh.
And I had the P too. That just sucks for Nyrax.
Oh, I got a 14 again.
It's true.
Okay, 14 is not high enough to see the Tower of Storms through the fog.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Locate Object on what's his name's spear again. The centaur.
On the centaurs.
Yeah,
spike.
because I think we're under attack, and
Okay,
I think he might be nearby.
and what's the distance for the
1,000
okay?
feet.
Nope.
Okay.
You don't get it.
The centaur is not nearby. Something else attacked him.
I start shaking him, well, I can't really shake him that well, but I'm going to try to look into his eyes, check his
What cart
heartbeat.
were you in?
Nyrex is in the first cart.
What
I'll be
cart?
running over there.
I stopped the cart, so hopefully that stops maybe the rest of them.
So we'd all
As well?
stop.
Okay, and Keith Noss's cart catches up.
And I let everyone know that something's frozen Nyrax.
What was he doing?
Just driving. He was just driving normal, and he just froze. And yeah, I don't see anything nearby. I don't know how to unfreeze him. Hopefully, over time, maybe he. How about a detect magic? Do you want to see? Well, that wouldn't tell us what caused the magic, though.
Yeah, I would just show
Put
us.
some water on him.
We know it's magic, whatever it is.
Is he breathing? That's
Yeah,
real.
he's breathing. He's just paralyzed.
Dispel magic. Do you have that?
Nope.
Anybody?
Spells.
Anybody have message that they could cast to him so they could
I
communicate?
do.
Can I mind link?
Knowledge.
If
Yeah.
you are already mind linked, then yes. But if you're now paralyzed, you can't do anything.
I'm gonna message him. You okay in there, bud?
I'll let you respond. You can respond to this message.
I'll say
Oh,
I looked at a tower through the fog, and all of a sudden I froze up. I can't move. Don't look at the tower.
Okay. Pretty
Maybe-
hard
Oh, I
to
can't
look
talk.
at it.
What?
Yeah, now your message is over. Will, do you look for the tower?
I'm gonna trust him.
Okay, so you don't look at the tower.
I don't believe him.
There's
What do you mean tower? There's no
There's a
tower here.
tower in the clouds. Tower in
There's
the
no
clouds.
tower here.
Who's got
I hand
spyglass?
Dagger his spyglass back if he wants it.
I'm gonna look for the tower with the spyglass.
Okay, make a perception check
Does he get
with
advantage?
advantage because you have the spyglass.
I don't. I think you're lying to me. I also look at the same time Dagger does.
Well, only one of you can use the spyglass.
Yeah, but I have advantage no matter what
I only got an
Because-
8.
because of my sentinel shield.
There's no tower.
Okay, so look
We're all
with
going to be
advantage.
paralyzed, and Xanth's just going to walk up and take all our stuff.
There's no tower. I don't see it. I rolled
17.
with advantage.
Dagger's got the spyglass turned the wrong way around.
Yeah.
These things don't work.
Okay, at 17, you're able to see the tower through the storm, through the fog, and you also freeze
Oh,
paralyzed.
shit.
So cart 1 is now paralyzed Nyrex and paralyzed Meridoc.
What? What the?
At
Are they-
least the cart isn't moving right now.
Are they paralyzed looking at the tower?
I would be because the cart stopped.
Yep, they're both paralyzed, looking in a direction. It seems to be the same direction.
Varn, stand in front of them.
I can't. Do you know how tall I am? Dagger.
Let's
Just crawl up on their lap.
block their
Okay.
eyes.
I'll
We're
try
already
to
Just
and, like,
crawl on their face.
crawl on
We're
their
already
face
pretty
so-
stiff, so.
Don't put your sleeping bag over my head.
Oh God! Oh, it's the sound
Okay,
when
I
he
put
peels
it-
it
no.
off.
I put my
Oh.
cloak over your eyes. Not my sleeping bag, my cloak. I clean out my sleeping bag anyways. I'm not sleeping in that.
You
Yeah.
put your cloak over whose head?
I'm gonna put it over top of Meriadoc and then go over to my friend who the other one, and just climb on top of and try to block his vision.
Okay, when you lock his vision, he seems to snap out of it.
Oh,
Oh, nice for you to join us.
Aren't you glad I didn't use the sleeping bag?
what?
Oh, yeah. Can
Do
you
that to Nyrax now.
Over there in the ocean is a tower. Don't look at it.
I'm going to roll for Seth because now that you've said it out loud, he's going to look.
We might just leave
Mary's
stuff.
still paralyzed, eh?
All of a sudden, Seth isn't moving.
Seth,
Oh, wow.
you dumb.
All right,
Oh.
let's go.
Oh
Put
well.
my hand in front of Seth's eyes and block his vision.
Okay, and Seth comes to again. Whoa! What just happened?
Seth, you looked at the tower.
Well, you told me not to look, so I had to see what I was not to look at.
Now, I've been up and down the Sword Coast. Do I know the history of this tower?
Travelers know to avert their gaze.
Ah,
But if you were just looking into the fog, you might not know what you were looking at.
Well, I was looking for it too. Maybe I heard about it but didn't believe it.
Yeah, maybe you wanted to see if the tales were true.
The tales are true.
Maybe we could, if somebody's trying to run at us, we could like force them to look and then just leave.
Just leave them there.
Just rifle through their pockets.
I like that idea.
It's not like we need anything.
Mary's still frozen.
I put my cloak over you.
Oh, okay. Am I
By
unfrozen
cloak,
now?
You mean the sleeping bag?
No.
Not the sleeping bag. I have to take that out. Plus, it's cleaned already. It's not like I just leave it in there.
I'll
Well,
try
that's
to-
pretty weird.
I'll try to mind link Meriadoc.
Okay.
Meriadoc, can you hear me?
Uh huh. I'm sitting right beside you.
But you can't move.
No, he just freed me.
Oh, you did? Okay.
What do you need?
Ah,
What do you need?
I just seeing how you doing today.
Okay, good.
Having a great
Top of the
day.
morning to you.
Top
Top
of
of
the
the
morning.
morning.
Look at that thing out there in the ocean.
No, I'm not doing that again. Well,
What
that
you
was
gotta-
weird.
What you got to do is get Orlia to look out there. Then you get the deck of cards. I mind link.
Earlier, what at?
Mary, you
Not
see
gonna look at the
you see
tower, Mary.
figures in the fog. Mary's
Uh,
passive perception is his spidey senses are tingling, and there
To
are
the-
figures in the fog, in the tall grass to the west of you.
To the west. There are things cowering in the fog in the west.
We want to move so that the tower is not behind them.
Yeah,
I
let's do
want
it.
everyone to roll initiative.
Oh, damn it.
Okay.
Oh,
Set the grass on fire.
Initiative. Time to roll.
let's not hit any of them. We just sneak up or like manhandle them and point them towards the tower. Oh, that's horrible.
21 for Varn, and
I'm going to rewrite all of the names so that everyone can see them.
Okay.
You spelled my name
You're
wrong.
a gem.
Right off the bat, you spelled my name wrong.
Should
No,
we
I-
go to a map?
That's your name now. From
Hey.
now on.
Ray,
Also
should we
you-
go? Should we
Oh.
go to a map first before you put all the names in?
We could do that if you like.
Let's
Just a
do
basic
that.
Grid or
I think. Yeah, basic grid will work.
Okay.
This is just the you're on the high road. So all I need is like
I have no idea how to spell Keith Nas. I know how to pronounce it.
KYTH.
KY
KYTH.
JELLY.
As soon as he said KY, Barnes' ears picked up.
K and Bar. Do we need Seth or
Seth will go with Orlear,
okay?
and Sniff will go like same turn as. Actually, I think it's easy if we just go same time as Varn.
Okay.
Unless his initiative is like so much better.
okay. Yeah, it's not that much.
Okay, so now our initiative rolls. Orlear.
Dirty 20.
20. Oh, what the hell did I just do? Dagger.
8.
Ooh, Dagger. Nyrax.
The 3.
14?
14. Mary got 19. Keith Nas.
8.
8. And Varn.
21.
21.
Barnes
Pretty good.
starting us off.
Standing. And we'll put Dagger above Keith Nas, I'm sure. Is there anyone else we want to throw into the initiative at this point?
You add to the initiative order Mr. Orange
Mr. Orange. Okay.
at 27.
Oh, Jesus.
Whoa.
Okay.
Mr. Blonde at 24.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Mr. Brown at 23.
What is going on here?
Mr. Blue at 21.
Holy crap, man. Get our asses kicked before we get a turn.
Mr. White
Oh,
at
Jesus.
Mr. White at 15.
Okay.
Oh, and Mr. Pink is 17.
Mr.
Is there
Pink.
hair colors?
17. Holy crap, that's a lot of stuff.
And really, only Mary has a bead on where these guys are. They're kind of still coming out of the fog.
These colors correspond with us.
So I sort of need like a vertical line through here as the road. So, I mean, I'll just draw,
I can get rid of a lot of the junk that's already on here.
if we just draw something like this. And we need a few carts on here.
We're all in the carts, right?
Some of us are out up the front cart, remember? Trying to solve the paralysis issue.
All right.
Glad you fixed it before we started.
Hey, do we have giant mirrors? They can look back at the tower.
I would probably have like a small mirror, but I don't think that would help in any way.
Something like that. Road with carts. You guys are in the carts.
Yeah.
It looks like Varn would be in the first cart with Mary and Nyrex. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Fancy.
Wow.
Wow. We got him going this way, though. You're headed south, right?
Okay.
And Mary in the first cart. Who's in the second cart? Second cart is Lear and Seth.
Okay.
Last cart was Keith Noss. And who's in the third cart?
Dagger.
Dagger.
So ASMR going on over there. Something.
Dagger's like under the cart. There you go.
Oh, it was on the cart.
I think you were under the icon. Okay, so are there icons for my colored guys, or
I don't know what they look
dots by
like.
them?
Are they humans or like
They-
humanoids?
Yes,
Can
they
you
look
move the carts to the back,
to the back.
like to the bottom, so we can move our characters on top of them?
I can move to back. There you go.
Yeah, I'll put the carts on the map layer.
There you go.
Oh, that one
No.
disappeared.
I just moved it to
Oh.
back.
My cart disappeared.
Yep.
Okay, well,
Good.
maybe I put it
You
to
know-
the back of the map layer. That's why.
There we go.
Okay, you got it figured out.
It'll be clockwork.
Okay, so it doesn't matter to me what the tokens are.
Okay, I'll get you a bunch of tokens. They might not correspond to all those colors.
Nope, but I can write down how the colors correspond so I know what they are.
How many guys are there? 6 of them?
There's 6. Yeah.
Okay, and then I know there was a pink guy, blonde guy, brown guy. I don't have brown. That's kind of brownie. I think that's pretty close.
Okay.
Who am I missing here? White
Wait, yeah.
and that's it. Just white. That one.
Do you have an orange one as well?
It's an orange one.
Yeah, but then there's not a brown one as well.
Yeah, I don't think there's a brown one. I'm gonna call that one the white one. I don't know. You can decide what they are. I could give this guy an aura.
Sure. just
He's the brown one.
put him over here. Okay.
So the white and the brown one have auras. The other ones have dots.
Okay.
Six of them.
Okay.
No trees around here, right?
Nope.
Okay.
There's kind of a berm here. The high road is on a higher portion of the land, and so these guys are like creeping up the hill, out of the fog onto the high road. And the Tower of Storms is at their back.
So we just giddy up, crash out of there with our legs.
Okay, so where did my turn order go? It disappeared. There it is.
Mr. Orange.
Mr. Orange. Okay, Mr. Orange is going to run up to Dagger, who's in his cart. He's going to make 2 attacks with his dual scimitars. Are we ready to do this?
Yes.
It's on.
Fucking roll.
What do these guys look like that are attacking us?
Dagger can see they look like ninjas in black suits, in like black
Damn.
wraps.
Damn.
And one of them has a little torn piece missing. And Meridoc can see that with his passive perception. Kind of goes into like a slow-mo mind link, or
Yeah.
goes back in his mind palace and can see, oh, this must be where this little piece came from.
Sherlock Holmes moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Diagrams
so
in my
the
head.
attacks.
Oh, you did.
27.
Cool.
Does 27 hit?
Dagger doesn't have the best AC.
And the other one's a 26.
Yeah, both of those will hit.
What? Vega's down.
Okay, so that's 9 and 6. So 15 points of damage.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, and the other guy, where?
Blonde. Mr. Blonde.
Blonde.
Who's the yellow dot?
Blonde will run up to our Lear. Make 2 attacks with his dual scimitar.
This guy's gonna have a bad day.
Okay. I've got an 18.
Okay.
And I've got
my tattoo lights up and I cast shield from it, and the first one misses.
okay. And the second one is a 15.
That doesn't hit either.
Okay. Blonde, brown. Brown is the aura guy, right?
Yes.
Okay. He will attack Mary. Here, we'll move you into a square. He'll go there. He'll attack Mary.
Ooh.
That's a 22,
It hits.
and the other one's a 15.
15 misses.
Okay. Okay, 8 points of damage.
Ooh.
And what do we got next? Mr. Blue?
Mr. Blue. Sacre.
Okay, Mr. Blue. Okay. Mr. Blue is going to go to Keith Noss.
Nice. Hit me.
Okay, that is a dirty 20 and a 15.
Cool. Only one of those hits.
Okay. 9 points of damage. Mr. Blue. Mr. Blue? No, that was Mr. Blue.
Correct.
Okay, so the next is Varn.
Arn, there's the guy right in front of me, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to take out my wand of magic missiles and cast at 6th level magic missile. Wait, why is it only doing one?
Who are you casting it at?
I'm casting it at the guy right in front of me. There.
Mr. Brown.
Three up to 5. So that is times. So that is. Why can't he use my brain? 6, 7, 8, 9. 94s. Ignore the last thing because that was just one of them. Because for some reason, when you click the spell damage for magic missile, it only rolls one of the d4s.
Okay, so what's your damage?
My damage is, oh god, this takes so long. A lot of 3s in there. 19 force damage.
19. Okay.
Don't you have to add 1 to each one of those?
Yeah.
So 1d4 plus 1.
Oh, sorry. Plus 1, so that is plus 9, so that is 28. Sorry. Forgot again. I don't know why I keep forgetting that. But I'm also going to use my bonus action for my turret to fire.
At the guy right in front of you?
Yeah, I know it is. It's still at like disadvantage, but
Yeah.
Oh, not 2 of those. 1. It's my spell modifier, which is 7. I hate. You know what? Can I just roll on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely yes.
Okay. That is a 2 plus 7, so that is an 8. So that misses. Sorry.
Okay.
Becker's super happy right now. He's got Mr. Blue Sky in his head.
I'm glad. As soon as you said Mr. Blue, I was like, oh, yellow.
The happiest song in the world.
Okay,
Oh.
Varn's not your turn.
That's my turn. What does where's Sniv?
There is no Sniv.
There is no Sniv?
Sniv is in cart 4 with Keith Noss.
Okay. So, yeah.
So you need an icon for him, right?
I'll get one.
I'll just have him hold his... Oh, there's the guy right there.
What weapon does he use?
A rapier
Rapier.
and a buckler. And he's a
Yeah.
kobold. Okay, so you're going to have him attack the guy in front of Keith Noss.
Yes. And I'm going to roll for this. That is a 13 plus 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is 18 to hit. And he does a d8 plus 3 piercing. Where did I put the d? I'm just going to roll a d8 plus 3 while I'm
dumbass who forgets to bring out a D8s. It's 1 die, so it should go through quickly. And he is dealt. It's on the 5. It's just 5 plus. 8. 8 piercing damage.
To blue.
Blue, yeah.
Okay.
And again, I'm sorry for me taking so long. Yeah.
Okay, Orlear, you're up. Meridoc on deck.
Orlear will motion for Seth to get behind him, or I will interpose myself.
Okay.
Just so that Seth can't take any attacks of opportunity.
Seth's in the cart, either beside you or in the back with the goods.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll reach out and cast Shocking Grasp on the guy in front of me. Since he has 2 scimitars in his hands, I have advantage because he's wearing metal. That is a...
He's holding metal. He's not wearing metal.
It's the same thing.
Is it?
Conducted the same way.
I don't think it's the same.
No, it's not. You have to be in armor.
Yeah, I think it's when you're wearing metal armor. You
have it. Yeah,
reach out and touch his sword.
Yeah, I guess. Is he's wearing leather then? I assume.
Yeah, they have leather.
Okay. That is a 15 to hit then.
Actually, it's not leather armor. They have just like they're unarmored. They just have like black cloth wraps. Yeah.
Yeah, it's still 15 to hit.
Okay, it doesn't hit.
Okay. Yeah, with my movement, I'll just interpose myself.
Okay, he kind of does like little monk move and dodges that crackling, sparkling, shining hand of yours.
Sure. Yeah. That's all I'm gonna do.
Okay, Mary. Oh no, Seth. Is Seth gonna do anything?
I would just tell Seth to back up and try and stay out of the fray.
He's gonna turn himself into a rock.
You rock.
Yeah.
How about a golden treasure chest? Wasn't that what he was told to do?
His go-to is minor illusion rock with a little bit of snow on top. So if you don't tell him to do something, that's what he'll do.
I told him to back up and stay out of the fray.
Okay. So he jumps out of the cart on the far side and goes minor illusion rock.
You're familiar.
How hurt does this guy look that just got hit with the magic missiles? Is he fairly hurt or no?
Guy that just got hit with the magic missile?
28 points of magic missile damage.
I thought it was 19.
He forgot to add 1 for every.
Because for some reason, when you do magic missile on the actual thing, it's just 1d4 plus 1 for each attack.
28 points.
Does he look real injured or slightly injured or?
He looks a little more than slightly injured.
Okay. I am going to rub my newfound necklace that gives me a nat 20 and then cast a 3rd level inflict wounds.
Oh gosh, dude.
Okay, and
Dude's
the necklace
gonna evaporate into.
The necklace is a bonus action.
So that's my bonus action, and then my action is cast the spell.
Okay.
And so that's 10d10.
Okay, bring the
That's
hurt.
47 damage.
Okay, Mr. Brown.
He's his brown, all right.
Yeah,
he's wearing his brown pants.
Yeah, he's wearing his brown pants, and he fills them. How do you want to?
He shrivels away to.
How do you want to fill them?
Necrotic damage?
Yeah,
how do you want to fill them?
You're like Thanos.
Turns to dust.
He just turns to like a standing mummy.
I'm gonna grab the guy. Since they're covered in the full black robes, I'm just gonna grab them right in the eyes, the only thing I can see,
Yeah.
and just let that necrotic energy pulse like a Sith Lord out of my hands into his eyeballs.
And he just loses his bowel control.
I thought we were the good guys.
And you can feel...
You hear a pop from behind him.
You can feel the death in your fingertips kind of just suck the living force out of him.
And then I'm going to back up 5, 10, 15, 20 over here.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
That's my one big move. I can do that once a day, and then I'm the fuck out of combat.
I keep losing the turn order. Which button brings the turn order back?
Third from the bottom on the left-hand side. It's the clock.
Oh, the clock. Because that makes sense, right?
It is Mr. Pink's turn.
Okay. Mr. Brown is gone down. And Mr. Pink's going to run up into his place and attack Varn.
Wasn't me. Was it me?
Varn.
Does he hit?
It's a 25.
I use a lucky point.
So he re-rolls.
Re-roll it.
Yep.
Okay. And that is an 18.
Can I use a second lucky point? No, I'm gonna let it hit.
Does it cost an action to use your lucky?
No
or
action.
A bonus or reaction?
Reaction,
No.
maybe?
It's just me being lucky.
It's just you use it when someone rolls a d20 against you, or you roll a d20.
Hey, you want to use another lucky on it?
You know what? I
Could
want
be
to see
better,
how much damage
right? Like,
this does. Yeah.
I could roll it again, but you have to go with what I roll.
I'm fine. They might crit or something later on. I might need.
Okay, so
one or two.
that's an 18 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
You're gonna take the damage.
I'm gonna take the damage.
Okay, the second roll is also an 18.
Like
There's
he's
two
attacking
swords.
twice.
Yeah, 2 swords.
I'm going to use the lucky feat again.
Don't you have the shield spell?
Okay, I'll
I'm
re-roll
such a
that one.
fucking
There you
dumbass.
go, man.
Okay,
Too late now.
Yeah.
so that's 2 luckies down, and
Yeah.
the new roll is higher. It's 9.
It just
Like
how much
20
damage do I
It's
take?
like 27. So
Yeah.
you can take the lower one, which is 18.
Hmm.
They're both 18s.
I'm an idiot.
That's 15 points of damage.
Oh, okay.
That's slashing damage.
What were these guys using to attack?
They are using scimitars.
Scimitar, okay.
Okay. I've lost my turn order. I can't. I clicked the clock, but I'm not getting the turn order.
Mr. White goes next.
At 15. And then Nirax is next.
Okay.
I can close it and reopen it. Maybe that helps.
Yep, there it is. Yeah, that helps.
I just stretch it out so you can see the whole thing. It doesn't scroll in.
Yep.
Okay. Mr. White is going to
Walter.
come around here and attack Sniv. Okay. It's an 18 and a 14 against Sniv.
Bam.
Yeah.
That hits Sniv. Oh, 18 just hits Sniv. Sorry.
18, so 1 hit.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. Okay.
Nyrex.
Okay, I am going to see. Gonna cast Moonbeam.
You're not going to wild shape and sniff that little piece of cloth?
So all because you decided to stare at a tower.
Yeah.
Would never have happened.
How do I move my circle?
You don't. Where do you want it?
I want it right over this guy.
Okay, I'll set you up.
And then I bonus action wild shape to dire wolf. And I'll pop around right there.
Can you eliminate or exclude Varn from the moonbeam?
Well, yes.
No.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
It's okay.
So the moonbeam can be centered right there. It's a 5-foot radius. And it excludes me and Varn.
I'm saying, can you select which targets are?
Oh, well, I'm just saying it's going to be like in the centered there with a 5-foot radius. So then it doesn't hit Varn.
Okay. So if Varn goes in that moonbeam, he gets damaged.
Yes.
Okay.
What color is your moonbeam?
It's going to be
Moon
silver.
color.
Silver?
Like the moon.
Silvery moon.
Okay, but it doesn't take damage to the start of his turn, right?
Correct. So I didn't do any damage to that thing, and then I walked around and I'm in range of it.
Okay. Is that your turn?
It's my turn.
Ishnosh.
Yes, I will Bardic Inspiration of Varn.
Okay.
Varn's too far away.
Yeah.
60
You mean
feet.
Sniv, the guy beside you?
Sniv's right beside you, but Varn is way over here.
It's easy to get kobolds confused. They're all the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to Bardic Inspiration Sniv. What do you say?
No, I don't want. Fuck that. No, I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
Fuck that
Sniv
guy.
is not.
I will.
Maybe roll to see if you can tell whether it's Sniv or Varn.
You
You
might think it's Varn.
think it's Varn, and so you Bardic Inspiration Varn. You'd be like,
No,
Varn.
no.
No, wait. No, that's not your name.
Racism.
I'm going to use cantrip Booming Blade
Yeah.
and attack with my rapier on Green or this guy.
Yeah, okay. I think he's blue. Yeah. We don't have a Mr. Green. There's only Mr. Blue.
Oh, that's a 12 to hit.
Okay. He is agile and slips out of the way of this blade.
Oh, that's my turn.
Okay, Dagger.
Oh, by the way, DM, that was a 3rd level moonbeam I cast.
Okay.
Dagger is going to use disarming attack on the guy below me here. And whip him good.
Okay.
Whip to hit.
Does a 13 hit?
No, it does not.
Okay. Do I call that disarming attack when I hit or
What does it say?
before I hit? Maneuvers. When you hit a weapon attack, you can expend 1 superior dice.
So you
Okay.
didn't
Yeah,
hit.
so you don't use it.
Okay, I'm going to action surge
Whip again.
And whip again.
Whip it good this time.
Yeah.
Good.
Whip it real good.
Does a 15 hit?
15 does not hit.
Fuck.
Oh, shameful. What an action
dead.
surge.
And I'm going to claw him with my claw then as well.
Death. Everyone's
Okay.
gonna
Does
die.
a 22 hit?
There you go.
At 22 hits.
And I'm going to use my disarming attack with my claw attack.
Okay. Yeah. You kind of hook out and maybe catch the hilt of the
5,
scabbard.
and then feature. So 5 from the claw damage. And where is disarming attack?
Don't you get sneak attack because you're a squashbuckler, though?
Yeah, but
Oh.
my claw is a strength attack, so I don't get.
Oh, shit.
Get 1 superior dice, and he has to make a DC 15 saving throw.
What
DC
kind?
15 save. What kind of save?
It says here strength saving throw.
Okay. It's he got a 12.
Okay, so now I have his scimitar.
Well, you get him to drop it. Doesn't mean you get it. It's disarming, right?
It drops at his feet.
Yeah.
And he can pick it up as a free interaction next turn.
Or I
Step on
could
it.
scoop it up and as a free interaction.
Just stand on it.
No, I'm just gonna scoop it up as a free
Okay.
interaction.
Yeah, I'll say that sounds cooler if you just like you hook it with your claws and swipe it out of his hand.
Mhm.
So you have a whip in one hand and you now have a scimitar in the other.
And and I add that superiority dice to the damage. Okay, so a D8. So he takes another 6 points of damage. So 11 points of damage total.
Okay. Okay, we're back to the top of the order, and it is 20 after 10. This battle is going to be it's still there's still a lot left to play, so we could call it night and pick this up in 2 weeks.
Perfect.
Sound good?
Did I get a chance to rip the mask off the guy that I did the inflict wounds on? One last reveal. I should have said it when I did it.
He has kind of like wraps of
Okay.
cloth. It's not really
Alright.
like a mask.
Okay.
See this shriveled up husk of a person anyway.
I have this weird feeling that these are like somehow duplicates of us. I don't know why.
I'm writing that down.
Fuck, Ray.
So who's the one who you killed? Who did you kill, Mary Doc?
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, it was
You
Mr.
definitely didn't kill Orlear.
Who would be Mr. Brown? I would be Mr. White. I think Nyrax would be Mr. Brown.
No,
No,
that's-
Barn would be Mr. Brown. He's Mr. Shit himself.
But he'd be Mr. Orange. Mr. Orange has to be Varn.
If Mako was here, he'd be Mr. Brown.
Mr. Blonde would be Keith Nuz. I don't know why. Does he have flowing blonde hair? He's a bard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay.
My
Anyway.
skin's quite pale too, so maybe Mr. White.
Well, I got the white hair. I'll be Mr. White.
Footballs are sort of pink.
Everybody
Yeah.
is Mr. White.
We're all Mr. White.
After the glitter bomb goes off.
Yeah, have you listened to that yet, Gord? I defended your honor.
Yeah, I did listen to that.
Wow. You must feel pretty good about the way that I defended your guy from everyone else.
Sure.
Sure. Oh, that's awesome.
And I thought you were going to Fandolin to go see your girlfriend.
The blue giant. The jolly blue giant.
Yeah, the Avatar chick.
Thanks for listening to Perilous Pursuits. Be sure to check out our website at perilouspursuits.com. In the meantime, go take your onkeg for a walk, give your slad a big hug, go play some D&D.